of the Edmonton Oilers, and they've been eating up the opponent.
Canada.
The Natalie-tired Robert Clark with another sterling rendition.
Yeah.
Live from Rogers Place, and they say styles make fights. And for whatever reason, despite not being in the playoffs since 2011, Buffalo's always given that man and the Edmonton Oilers all they want. Stuart Skinner is lifetime 3-4-1 against Buffalo, although he had a season-high 39 saves in a win over the Sabres in this building last year. Colton Ellis, he was the kryptonite 3 weeks ago in Western New York, came out, had a strong game, 32 saves, a guy picked up on waivers in October from St. Louis. He's won his only previous start against the Oilers, who of course acquired Matt Savoy from the Sabres in exchange for Ryan McLeod. Gene talked about Savoy's latest hot stretch. He'll line up opposite Zach Benson as we're set to go as the Oilers look to gain a split of the season series for the
And we are underway in Edmonton.
The Sabres are banged up.
Face off, won by Buffalo.
We are underway. Tyson Kozak wins the opening face-off. And Louis, you know as well as I do, Buffalo was banged up last time, and it was 5-1 Sabres 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, Kozak had a big part of that. He was the one that Lindy Ruff put out there up against the top line of Edmonton. He starts him again in this one tonight.
Draisaitl out there with Savoy and Podkolzin. Ekholm and Bouchard defensively in front of Stuart Skinner. Your starting lineup brought to you by our friends at Bet99.net. And it's reversed by Bouchard over to Ekholm. Bouchard, after a slow start this year, all the way up to third.
Oilers got to be on their toes.
Defenseman and scorer. This guy's been flying. Connor McDavid trying to get it.
Got to be on their toes to start.
That was broken up. Buffalo on the second of the back-to-back comes the other way. Tage Thompson always brings his best against Edmonton. Up to Byram, a shot sailed wide of Skinner. Rebound live, hop off the end boards. Alex Tuck couldn't do anything with it. And McDavid, who has got 6 points in his last 2 games,
just
will swing it out to the red line. Grabbed by Zach Hyman. He'll dump it behind the Buffalo defense. Jacob Bryson, the designated starter for the Sabres against the Oilers, out to Peyton Krebs, and now Jack Quinn hustles to the net.
Where do you save? Right, that game was 3 weeks ago. Exactly, but they're still talking about it like it happened yesterday.
Stanley Cup finalists for Edmonton. You've got Bryson under control. Up top, Owen Powell. He'll swing it over to McLeod. One-timer, Quinn, not much.
Another big save by Stuart Skinner.
Change-up actually made it just as difficult for Skinner. He made the stop. He did make the stop.
Oilers looking sloppy early, not good. Oh, Regula falls over on the puck. Although that was a pretty hefty slash by McLeod.
No harm, no foul, despite an awkward look. Actually wedge one through the middle. That's grabbed by Matthias Sanderson, who coughed it up. Adam Henrique will shovel it down low, playing the line with Yamark and Andrew Mangiapane.
I disagree, Renegade, I disagree.
Mallenstein up the right side. He broke a long dry spell against Edmonton. 5-1 whipping the Sabres.
Calgary's playing with a team that has nothing to lose.
Henrique over to Emerson. Big hit, Mallenstein finishing on Emerson, and now a reset for Kulak. Last night, Buffalo was in Calgary, lost 7-4. A couple of empty netters skewed the final score.
Yeah, Calgary also beat the Wild, so what does that say about us? Again, they didn't beat Wallstead, but they beat the Wild. But I get what you're saying. I understand you guys. Yeah, I think the Oilers got to play their game. If you're the Oilers, just play your game. Edmonton plays Edmonton Oilers hockey. Let the scores be what the scores are going to be.
Center picked up his first assist in Edmonton's last game, a 6-2 thrashing of Winnipeg on Saturday. Rasmus Dahlin shovels inside the line. Ekholm rolled it over to Bouchard. Good shift by the fourth line of Edmonton.
Oh, come on, guys.
Get the puck in behind.
Ow.
Some time in the offensive zone.
Ow.
Buffalo play defense in this game.
Hey, how's it going? Thank you for stopping by and saying hi, man. Enjoy the game. I think this game is going to be an Oiler victory. Like I said, I think the game to worry about is the next one. Detroit. Oh, come on, Nurse. You had a wide open Draisaitl for his patented 1T. Come on.
Oilers. Oh, yeah, I mean, he kind of threw that.
No, I don't disagree with you. Absolutely, in any wins like this. This is the teams you should be beating and destroying. 100% agree with you, Renegade. 100% agree with you.
McKinnon's did, but it was a good back.
That's offside.
McDavid off to Zach Hyman. Well, McKinnon is just feeling
Hi.
right now. Another player that's right now.
Hi.
McDavid on the scoring chart, only 2.
No, I agree with you though, Renegade. 100% I agree with you. These are teams that you should be manhandling, if not at least getting a W. Although, I will say this. Everybody gets up for the Oilers. The buddy that is in the Oilers organization that gives me all the inside scoop told me something very interesting last year, and it rings true this year too. For the Oilers, this is just another game on the schedule, 1 of 82. For the other team, this is their Super Bowl. This is their Stanley Cup. When you play against the Edmonton Oilers, this is your Stanley Cup game. Yeah, we may not like to hear that. We may not like to think about that. But it's fact. Like, this is their Stanley Cup. Yeah.
4 years of seasoning in the minors. Had a real good season last year for St. Louis's affiliate.
Oh, absolutely, Renegade. They've been a joke franchise for a while. Ever since Hasek brought him to Game 7 against Dallas. That skate was in the crease and never should have counted. That Brett Hall goal never should have counted.
Josh Dunn flips it in. Norris, a late scratch for the Sabres. We thought he was playing. He took the warm-up.
Right? And that's exactly what people have to understand. When you're playing against the Oilers, yeah, probably. She's good for now, but she's starting to get movie. Yep. Just as I say that. Will you calm down? Don't you shake your head at me. Don't you be giving me sass. I know where you get it from. Your mommy.
Was a big factor for Buffalo on the offensive side of things, but unfortunately for him, he just can't stay.
Yeah, you get your tube from your mom.
In a back-to-back situation, maybe that's just where they want to make sure 100% give him some rest. We're not sure. It was a late scratch as he looked like he was good to go.
Okay, I love you. I'm sorry.
Season opener didn't play in that Buffalo win over Edmonton.
Yes,
This
eat
is
your
an
tots.
offside call against the Sabres, who had the league's worst road record at 2-9-2. There are only 2 wins coming in overtime.
Thanks for the
and
hugs.
there's an old
Thank you for the
teammate of
cuddles.
yours, Lindy Ruff, now in his 26th year behind an NHL bench.
Hey, Bunny, how's it going?
And I think it was my second training camp in New York. Roger
It's
Mills
me,
was
the bunny.
5-kilometer runner, 25-kilometer bike ride, and I did the
You're
run
clapping for the bunny?
Lindy Ruff. And he says he thought it was one of the loops coming out of the bush chasing him down because he could hear me breathing for 5K. But I tried to stay with the old guard. He was in good shape back then. As a young guy, you try to stay with the
Rose.
older guys.
Ooh.
He said he-
Puck bounces off the referee back in the Oilers zone. Good thing Buffalo couldn't take advantage of that one.
And he's right. I was breathing pretty heavy, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, I could totally tell you changed your show profile pick. But yes, I totally agree with you, Renegade.
3 shots on net. Edmonton.
100% this is a game the Oilers should win. This is the game the Oilers should actually win 7-1, 9-2, 10-0. These are the games this team should be winning by absorbent amount of goals. But we all know these are the games that the Oilers just don't seem to get up for. Whoo! What a busy week. What a busy week. And it's only Tuesday. Like I said, this is a winnable game. I'm not going to, I don't know if you guys watched my post game from the Winnipeg game. I'm going to say this. I'm not going to start believing in these Edmonton Oilers until they beat Detroit. Take one of the Toronto-Montreal games. The next 3 games on the road for me will tell me if this Oiler team is back or if they were just taking advantage of the situation. But yeah, we'll soon be able to tell. I think they're back, but I don't want to put the cart before the horse. So, how do you guys like those trade rumors that keep floating around with no validity? Here's a trade rumor for you. You ready for this one? Quinn Hughes is going to New Jersey Devils for 3 first-round draft picks and prospect. There's a trade rumor for you guys to start swirling around the interwebs. Quinn Hughes from Vancouver to New Jersey for draft picks and a prospect. Vancouver is in full tank mode.
Practice week here at home, the longest home stretch that Edmonton has had has been perfect for the team and the timing.
Yep.
When it happened, it was
Absolutely, Renegade. Absolutely. They all matter on the schedule for 2 points, right? Right.
I think they catch their breath from the start of the season. In the last 5-6 games with their play. But this team is
Also, I don't know if you guys saw my short, but there's a lot of injuries that the Oilers have right now. Wallman won't be back until January at the earliest. Same goes for Cappy. Nice save by that goalie, though.
And that's a bit of an ominous sign for Oiler fans that Dallas once again is stealing it against Edmonton. This is a pretty good look, too.
Relax, Jack. It was one shot.
This is just getting the puck.
Just get people in front of him. Podkolzin was half step too late. If he's half a step sooner, that's a goal.
Almost 90 miles an hour, that blast by Ekholm.
Just too late on the screen there. Shots are 2-2, though.
I want to see too many of those again tonight. He was really good back on the 17th of November.
The Oilers were far from their best. Ellis didn't have to make a ton of difficult saves, but I'm sorry, the final numbers, 32 stops on 33 shots. That's real solid. Checked up the right-hand side. Draisaitl with Connor Timmins back. Again, feeds the high slot, and that was tapped out by Owen Powell. The Sabres can't take advantage. Instead, overrun the play, and it's McColson now. Dealing for Draisaitl. Once again, protecting this time against Jack.
Wow, Slash City.
Got it up top for
Man, like, the refs are just letting slashes go like crazy right now.
with some contact in front. He pops back up. Unscathed.
Oh, I agree, but they just want to get younger for next year. The full Vancouver rebuild is in effect. I'm not even kidding when I say that. They got rid of the wrong player.
Thinks the 3 goaltenders is a good idea, but Colt Ellis
They should have kept Horvat over Miller.
he gets the start tonight.
That was the start of their downfall.
David dishing and a shot by Logan Hopkins that was blocked by Byron. You wonder, Lou, if he one time said if there's an angle there.
Yeah, that little hesitation, right?
I agree 100%.
Out to Emerson, appeared to be some space.
I completely agree with you that we need to get some grit back.
Here's McDavid.
Friedrich is showing it.
And that's where the shot's going to come. I think it's going to be a wrister that gets through. Buffalo's a good team at fronting. The puck carrier getting the first shots. They lock things down. That little sifted wrister through with traffic in front can become dangerous.
Kulak a shot. That was stuck in by Josh. It was inserted in the Buffalo lineup when Norris couldn't go. Here's Emerson up the right-hand side. The Buffalo Sabres.
He had to go, though, because of contract.
People recognize 30-goal scorer in this league. He was injured last night in the loss to Calgary. Came back a couple of times, but unable to go tonight. Lindy Ruff did it. Said he'd be out for a couple of weeks. Here's Yandor to mid-range and a save made by Ellis.
That was an awkward save made there, though.
Last that caught the netting.
Good evening, Jerry. Where are we coming from today? Yeah, Barbershop, you're not wrong. Just like the start of the Calgary Flame downfall was losing to the Oilers.
Heavy hitters in injury law.
Bless you. Bless you.
Starting to pick up here in this first period. Here's a good chance by Nugent Hopkins, as you mentioned. Just kind of corrals this one. Actually goes off the skate of Byron. I thought it was off the shin pad, but a good block with the stick there. Then again, a transitional play through the neutral zone. Janmark to Henrique gets that shot away.
Wow.
Byram, of course, acquired
Close to home.
Colorado. Sabres have a lot of talent on the back end.
And they can skate. Their back end can skate and move. They won't get up in the rush.
Here's a shot, and that was guided into the corner by Ellis. The lane Kane and Power are first overall picks on the back end for the Sabres.
Absolutely, Renegade. Absolutely. That's exactly it.
He shakes him and shoots just wide.
Hits the goalpost.
That Louis alluded to. Like that one. Power up to Peyton Krebs. Sends it in deep. In pursuit of the puck is Tuck. Forechecking against Hurst. Works out into the slot. And all of a sudden, Colson with Samuelson back. But Colson waits for Draisaitl. Cuts to his left.
Off the post again. 2 posts.
Draisaitl to Colson. Bouchard will swing.
Oilers are hungry.
Draisaitl, who just drew iron moments ago, came in with 17 goals on the year, 7th in the league. Krebs managed to clear back to center.
Is existing. Oh, damn.
Draisaitl out of the zone on the backhand from behind the net, right to punch holes in the high slot.
Yes, I know. Mom will be down here shortly. 10 minutes left to go in the first period. Shots are 4-2 Edmonton.
That gets himself open in the slot for that wrister off the bar.
Played with a hand pass, says the referee.
9:53 to go in the first period. No score in the hockey game. The Sabres have hit the second most posts in the league, but it's Draisaitl who draws iron there.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to relocate the team, but definitely needs new blood, new ownership. I think the Sabres' downfall was honestly, and this is my honest opinion, firing Ted Nolan as the head coach. The day Ted Nolan left is the day the Sabres started their true downfall. Yes, Daddy doesn't need to see to do your zipper up. He's got magic skills like that. Yeah. Aya, Babu. You know what? I don't think neither team lost or won that. I think it was just a great hockey trade that both teams have benefited from. Do I think the Oilers in the end will win it? Yes. But as of right now, today, I think it is both teams have benefited from it. Yeah, yeah.
Does a good job to get a piece of that, or else that was in the net. There's that pass I was talking about. No looker onto the tape upon Colson coming down the middle. Little delay.
Wow, a lot of games going on tonight, folks. A lot of games going on tonight. Tampa 6-1 over Montreal in the third period. Jersey and Ottawa tied 3-3. Islanders 4, Vegas 3. Philadelphia 3, San Jose 1. Pittsburgh 3, Anaheim 2. Columbus, Carolina 1-1. St. Louis 1, Boston 0. Dallas 3, Winnipeg 1. And yet to get started, Colorado, Nashville. 7:30 puck drop.
Shovels it down for Jack Quinn.
Yeah.
Free.
Yep.
SZN couldn't get started. He was called up today from Rochester, Buffalo's American Hockey League affiliate, once it became evident that Zucker would not be able to go. Here's McDavid with a turnover and a backhand.
Yes, Rose. Okay.
The rebound snapped off the boards and out by Rose. This had some pace on it.
Yes, Mommy's coming to rescue me.
Pass before the goal line,
Rescue
cleared by
me.
Rose to draw the ice. And what a look to Janmark from ankle.
You just about called it, Morgan. Janmark, almost.
A drive by Kulak, and that ended up out of play.
Okay, I got lines for you guys.
Ask your doctor
She's
for
coming. I don't know where she is, but she's coming.
.ca for savings. Some exclusions
I know
may
it's
apply.
cold down here, eh?
Connor McDavid getting the action here with his first roll. Drive up the ice with speed, challenging. Good protection on the backhand side. He separates from Byram and gets gets a good backhand shot away. We've seen him go to the backhand a little bit this year.
Yes.
And that one had some
I saw that, and I had to hide it from a child who saw it when I saw it.
Back from Henry, good drive, and that stays out. Ellis was there as Janmark tried to crowd the front.
Love you.
Here's Rasmus Dahlin, turned it over. Just a big
Night, night.
Mangiapane up to Janmark.
See you later.
That kiss? Mangiapane was able to scoot over, make a play on the puck, protect against a pair of Sabres before
Okay, my
finally
snuggle
gets
bud.
Yep.
Rockets one into the Oilers zone. Hacked at by Kulak. Dahlin off balance. Will shovel down low for Benson.
Fair enough, Renegade. Fair enough. I like what Mangiapane brings. He's just finding a hard time fitting in right now, but once he starts to fit in, I think we can all appreciate and love the hell out of the guy.
Yep, really banged up, and they did a pretty nice job of just putting lines together. I know Lindy Ruff talked to you and I at that time and said he was pretty excited with how the young guys have stepped up.
Icing against the Buffalo Sabres.
They've drafted a lot of skilled young players.
Diane, I'm going to kick your ass.
He said, hey, overall, I'm pretty happy with the fight in their team. So starting to get healthy once again. Josh Norris obviously played 4 games after missing 24. And is not eligible for this game tonight. Did play last night in Calgary. So that's another loss. We don't know how serious it is. We're like everybody else. We expected him to be in the lineup. Next thing he wasn't. He was up for one.
You know what drives me nuts? When people do this with their pens. They leave their caps off and they dry out. That drives me nuts.
Buffalo, this is his 18th year with the Sabres, also coached in Dallas and Jersey. Second behind only Al Arbor for
See all these pens? Every single one of them had the cap off. You want to drive me batty. That is a way to do it.
Collects himself, feathers it back to the point for Regula. Now Nurse to the middle. Savoy pursued by Powell. Buffalo's gone 10 minutes without a shot on net, and yet it still scores. Peyton Krebs looking to change that up. Dalek's tuck. Had a tip in last night. Shoots here, and that's
shot and saved by Skinner.
Tried to beat Skinner glove side. We've got a penalty coming, and it's against Edmonton, and now Nurse and Tuck square.
So all those trips and
After he came after Peyton Krebs, it's down on the ice. Good step by Regula to deter Tuck, who's a speedy guy down the right side, to not get a clean shot on Skinner.
I don't want your excuses.
Was the officials ruling on this on Darnell Nurse? Here's
So that's a penalty, but what they missed with Buffalo is okay.
that hard wrister, but forces it to go wide, and then there's the cross check into
Come on,
Krebs as
that's
he's along the boards, and
so 2-hand slashing a guy is okay.
away from that, I understand that call, boarding.
That is a penalty, but you got to start calling it both ways too, right?
Krebs that roughed up McDavid in the last matchup between these two teams. It got into a tussle with Todd Coles and at the end of the second period, if you remember. So a little bit of rough stuff. First power play goes to the Sabres.
Buffalo power play has struggled on the road this year, but did get 2 last night in Calgary. Went 2 for 6, 19% overall. The Oilers
Yep, exactly.
held off 11 of 12 over the last 4 games. Which
Now you're understanding where I'm coming from.
victories
I'm okay with the ER trip with the 2 kids. Absolutely I am.
where the wall of St. Paul prevented an Oiler win. Face-off went for Curtis Lazar. Newton Hopkins.
See, I knew you'd understand it and see it my way.
Could not dig it out. Owen Power for the Sabres. Picked up his first point in 12 games last night, but here he turns it over. And the Oilers rifle it through the middle. The reason I note that is Power in his first 3 years has been over 30 points. He's a guy the Sabres count on for production from the back end. Now it's Quinn. On to Ryan McLeod. Sends it over to Tuck. Double teamed up top. Power breaks free. Loading up. Shooting. And a glove
Good save there by Skinner.
Buffalo's first shot in more than 12 minutes.
He's been waiting for that one, and he was ready for it, which is the most important part for a goaltender. Sometimes when you're sitting there watching, you're just not facing one.
Make it a final. Philadelphia 1, San Jose nothing.
Skinner does here.
Womp, womp,
And he
womp.
just faces power, and bam, thank you, I'll take that. Good to feel the puck.
It's all Jack's fault. Freaking Jack Michaels.
We've got Tage Thompson being
I mean, I love Jack Michaels, but
Curtis Lazar. That's going to be hammered up the boards and out by Yanmark. And this is where the face-offs come into play, Louis. Edmonton's a top 10 club at 53%. Buffalo dead last at 44%. Possession can really show up on special teams. Doan a centering pass. Yanmark got a tip on. Roseanne around the boards. Josh Doan, who's had a nice year for Buffalo. On to Dallane.
Utah did Josh Doan dirty.
And he's delivered for the Sabres this season. Dallane, shot coming and save made on Roseanne and held by Stuart Skinner.
I gotta say that Utah did Josh Doan dirty.
But just great as Stuart Skinner was covering that up. Good job by Edmonton to keep things to the outside here in the power play. There's the chance from the slot. Roseanne with a pretty good release, and Skinner knocks it down and pounces on it.
So now you've got McLeod lining up against Adam Henry. That's going to be blasted down.
30 seconds left to go in the power play for Buffalo. Shots are 5-4 Edmonton. 5:40 left to go in the first period.
Colt Ellis, a drop off to Powell.
Hey, buddy.
Sabres looking for that.
You and I gotta have a conversation here shortly.
Off in this year with the new.
Not going to school is not an option.
They've been scored upon first 19 times, a league high this year. Power a shot.
I don't care who's home and not home.
Rebound from McLeod. Just
You will go to school every day.
Power Ross. Jack Quinn on his backhand.
Sometimes I wish I lived closer to you, buddy.
Their power play is over. Quinn, another shot blocked, rebound, and that came off Bouchard's body from Savoy, who then sent it off the glass, and catching up to it is McDavid. Will challenge Power, who played it well. Now
Yes, Renegade.
McDavid on to Leon Draisaitl.
100% I do see a trade
Snapped it.
with Vancouver involving Quinn Hughes to New Jersey.
Juicy turnover by
And the asking price is going to be picks and a prospect.
Regula. Now McDavid challenged again, and a steal.
McDavid slashed on the hands, no call. Funny how you're allowed to do that if your name's McDavid. You're allowed to get slashed. This league does not protect its stars at all. And that's what I hate about the NHL. It's the only league of the Big Four that does not and refuses to protect its star players. It's almost like they go out of their way to make it difficult for their star players to play this game. Any Hoosies? Yes, I do see Quinn Hughes being traded to New Jersey before the deadline. How long do I see it lasting in New Jersey? I don't know. But it'll be interesting to see all three brothers play together. The question is, if they both want to be Norris Trophy winners, kind of hard. The people that are complaining that they get special treatment don't watch the entire games. Like, honestly, if they got special treatment, there'd be 7 power plays for McKinnon, Crosby, Ovechkin, McDavid, Bedard, Matthews in Toronto. They'd be getting power plays every game. Multiple times a game, they'd be getting power plays drawn. But it's just the fact of the matter that they don't. Maybe 1 or 2 they'll get drawn. If you go look, the Oilers have drawn the least. I think they're in the bottom 5 for power plays for, and in the middle of the ground for power plays against. Like they don't draw very many power plays. Make it a final, 6-1 Tampa over Montreal. Damn. Get beat, son. Yeah, Clattenburg's going to have to come back soon. He got a cut real bad. His big presence. That's the other guy I was thinking about when you were talking about big body presence. I was thinking about Clattenburg. I couldn't remember the name for half a second.
Said he'll be back in a week or so as the Oilers Keep an eye on a young kid who's made a big impact early
Oh
on
man,
in
I
his
can't wait for
Oilers career.
make it a final.
But he's coming out itching to get on the ice, even though he can't be out there, right? But good to see that he's okay. Always dangerous when a stick comes up under the visor like that.
Yep, absolutely. I don't think it was ego. I just think both will want the same award. And you have to understand, that's where Luke has to understand. As soon as Quinn shows up, you're no longer top power play guy. You're no longer that top dog on the power play. I think because they're brothers, egos will be put out of it. But I could be dead wrong. I know if I ever played hockey with my brother, me being the older one, my ego would take over. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you type of attitude. Overtime, Anaheim, Pittsburgh. Ducks tie the game late. Get a point. Stay first in the Pacific Division. I can't wait for the downfall of the Anaheim Ducks this year. We know what's happening. They're not that good. Getting rid of Trevor Zegras didn't make them that invincible.
5 shots apiece. Slammed in by Radul. No score. Edmonton. Louis said an elongated homestand, especially this season. Game 4 of 5. The Oilers have won 2 of the first 3. Detroit's waiting on Thursday. And the Red Wings, like the Sabres, will be on the second of a back-to-back, having played in Calgary the night before. Detroit shut out Vancouver last night.
Detroit shut out Vancouver last night 4-0. I have a Vancouver buddy that was at the game and he was cheering. He's a Vancouver fan, but he was cheering for the Detroit Red Wings to win. He wants Quinn Hughes gone. No, they can only play the one side. They're both the same defenseman. Shot high and wide for Ekholm. 2.5 minutes left to go in the first period.
Second effort by Draisaitl. Roseanne to Ryan McLeod in front. No one can get a stick on that one. Power will hold the zone with 2:20 on the clock. Ekholm for Bouchard. Spun around the boards. Max Savoy. Lead pass for Lazar. Frederick hit hard.
That's what Frederick needs to do right there.
Forward is Lazar. Frederick hovering close by. This line scored twice the other night. Tomashik and Lazar both scoring against the Winnipeg Jets. Frederick had a nice feed on the Tomashik goal. And here's Frederick with a steal on Power. Another good shift for this fourth line, the way they had one early. Big hit by Lazar on Bryson, and now that creates space for Tomashik.
Tomashik.
Spin move on McLeod. He'll take him to the hole. And then plowed right into Ellis. That's going to be, I believe, a penalty on Tomashik.
How's that a penalty on Tomashik when the guy is hooking him? Like, this is what I mean.
Tomashik for goaltender interference.
You're being hooked.
Well, it was a great shift in the middle of it, and then Tomashik with a nice little quick turn to kind of separate it.
I just don't see Anaheim staying where they are. Wild card maybe, but
Just drives this one right through.
all I'm saying is, how is this not a call?
Pick up with all the bodies, but he just tucks the shoulder, and as he comes out,
All right, no, that's my bad. He went in there.
definitely contact.
That's a bad play by Tomasak.
Into the head. And nobody shoves him in that position.
From that angle, I agree. That's a bad thing to do by Tomasak.
Head down trying to make a move, and he's got to kind of navigate.
Goalie interference, can't do it.
At the same time, he's the blue paint was Ellis. He gets caught with that shoulder to the head. It's a good call.
That's one of those, Louis.
Be better, as they say.
You still got to be responsible for the path you're navigating.
Yes, absolutely. He came in a little tight there, and because
I was
Ellis,
wrong.
in my opinion, was still in the blue. That's why it's a no-brainer.
Buffalo power play.
Outside, well,
Their second power play of the period.
Second power play for the Sabres.
Good call, yep. No, that's a good call. That's a great call.
Against McLeod. McLeod pulled it back.
Tomasak knows better.
Darlene. Sabres are led by Zucker on the power play with 5 goals. He's unavailable. Shot, no saves, get rebound. Darlene blocked. Nugent Hopkins with a shot block.
Also, the arena at the Olympics will not be done until 3 days prior to the Olympics hockey starting. Not the Olympics starting, but the hockey starting. 3 days before competition. And they score.
And the Sabres have taken a 1-0 lead. We told you Josh Dillon had been off to a good start. That's his 9th goal.
Josh Doan
But
on the backhand side.
defenseman gets tackled in front of the net there. How's that not a call?
And you and I were watching
well.
the game last night in Calgary. Darlene was doing that all night. It was a big part of the successful kill. Now is Ellis shaking up here?
Yeah, I think maybe Ellis got rolled by a spotter from that collision on the head. Didn't understand what the delay was, but yeah, he's going down the tunnel right now, so Alex Lyon's going to go in there.
Alex Lyon's going in net.
So Ellis is 6 for 6 right now through 19 minutes. Alex Lyon came on in relief last night against the Calgary Flames. Came in with his club trailing 5-3 and did not give up a goal. The 2 goals.
Shots are 6-5. Difference is 2 power plays for Buffalo. Nothing for the Oilers.
So Lyon, 3-6 and 3 on the year, is the only.
Not saying that's an excuse. I'm just saying.
Buffalo with the same percentage better than .900. Here's Skinner up the left-hand side. Echo on to Draisaitl. That was stripped. And remember, for Florida's run of 3 consecutive Stanley Cup Finals, the first final they reached, Alex Lyon began the playoffs as the Florida starter. He was the one that got the Panthers into the postseason. He didn't finish that first round.
The tide's going to have to change or you're going to have to call penalties against Buffalo. It's just.
Play down the stretch. Florida never even makes the playoffs. Here's McDavid. Draisaitl. Nice shot at Lyon. A tough save right away on Zach Hyman and followed up by
I'm calling like it is. You can't go a whole game without taking penalties. I mean, you can, but.
This is the first shot that he faces, and it's a pretty good one. This one over to Draisaitl, just a little bit behind him. He's got to stop, and he kind of taps it back over to Hyman. Right through everyone, he gets a good shot away, good reaction and read by Lyon to get over there for his first puck faced. Since warm-up, makes a good one.
Thompson against Draisaitl. Still 8 seconds on the clock. Out there with McDavid and Hyman. Thompson goes for the top of Buffalo. May have been guilty of a penalty there.
He was guilty of penalty. You can't touch the puck with your hand.
And they're going to have a little conversation.
You can't touch the puck with your hand. Not on the face-off, Doc. Come on.
See what Eric Furlat has to say.
That's a penalty. What are you doing, linesman? You're looking right at the fucking play.
The shaft.
Right? I think it's a warning.
What a fucking bullshit. That's an automatic.
The stick. He could argue that he only touched it with. Pretty hard to tell if he touched it with the glove or the stick.
That's what I mean, man. That's what I mean. You got certain games where certain things happen. That's a fucking automatic call. You cannot touch the glove with the puck at the face-off, whether it was accidental, on purpose, or otherwise. Your glove cannot touch the puck. Oilers be thankful it's only 1-0 though. That's a... I don't know, man. Certain days on certain games, you just gotta fucking fight through the bullshit. Shots are 7-7 at the end of the period. 2 power plays for Buffalo. 1 well-deserved. You can't run a goalie like that. But holy fuck, call that a penalty, man. And that is the linesman's job. That is what you are there. You are looking, what are you looking at? If you're not looking at that, What are you looking at? There's no hot girl in the third row flashing her tits at you. You're not that important. Like, fuck a duck on a Friday afternoon. Of course, Vegas ties the game late in the third period. What a joke. And you get a power play? So you just tied the game, and now you get a power play with 4 seconds left in the third period. Man, just hand it to him. If I'm an Islanders fan, I'm pissed. And Roy is pissed.
In that near corner.
Patrick Waugh is losing his mind right now, as he fucking should.
The yelling about is White Cloud in the corner.
Anyways, it was Shane Doan's 9th goal of the year, assisted by Dahlin and Thompson on the power play, the second power play of the first period. Oilers have yet to sniff what a power play is.
Win it, draw it, set it up. If Hurdle can win it to either Eichel or Marner, he's looking for Dorothea for a one-timer. Okay. Comes back to Marner. Swallowed up by Sorokin at the horn.
What a joke.
Each team has secured 1 point in the standings. We're not done yet. Pavel Dorofeev, with his first goal in 11 games, has sent this game to 5 minutes or less of sudden death overtime. Here's the scoring play. We're tied at 4.
I just can't stand how cocky Vegas is. Well, you're not wrong, Barbershop. But yeah, that's not a call that you make with 3 seconds left to go in the third period. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just... It's bizarre to me what reffing is in the NHL. There's just no consistency at the fuck ever. So let's go through the 10... 9... Yeah, there's 10 games on the schedule. Devils 4, Senators 3. Make that a final. 4-4 going into overtime. Golden Knights, Islanders. Hurricanes 2, Blue Jackets 1. 6 minutes left to go in that third period. If in fact, though, let's go finish watching that period, shall we?
Sends one towards the net mouth. Look on the edge of the blue paint. Taken out of harm's way to the corner by Blake.
Bruins 2, Blues 1 after 2. Dallas 3, Jets 2 after 2. 1-0 Sabres after 1. Colorado Predators puck just dropped. Make it a final. Tampa Bay Lightning 6, the Montreal Canadiens 1. The Flyers 4, the Sharks 1. The Ducks win in a shootout 4-3 over the Penguins. So this is what I want to go through for you guys right quick here.
Yeah, there's a look at Kirill Marchenko right in front of the net here, and then just a little irresponsible with his stick up in Keandre Miller's face. And
this is where I don't get this league. Power plays of the night. Game 1 that I'm looking at. Pittsburgh 5. Anaheim 1. Anaheim still wins 4-3 in a shootout. Okay? Good PK there in Anaheim. Really good PK there in Anaheim. Can't be too upset about that. Now, Vegas was up 2-0 on the Islanders. Islanders came back, tied it up. Took the 3-2 lead. And Barbashev scored in overtime. Sorry, Dordiev scored to tie the game up at 4-4. Man. Power plays. Vegas 3. Islanders 2. Again, lots of power plays. Excuse me. Columbus, Carolina. This would be an interesting one. Carolina has 3 power plays. Columbus has 2. Stars, Jets. That should be a very heavy power play game. Both teams have 2. Like I said, heavy power play game. Both teams do not like each other. Bruins, Blues. Bruins take a lot of penalties, right? Both teams got 2.
If you're looking for the start, it's underway.
32 seconds left to go on the 4-on-3 for the Vegas Golden Knights. Face-off win by the Islanders. 3:30 left in overtime.
Punch it down, move it, and it's the flex in the Vegas bench off Mark Stone.
Colorado Nashville puck drop.
So they took Marner off and they kept Dorofeev. Dorofeev was coming off
Lightning.
the hurdle game, but they did a quick little
The 6-1 score leads me to believe Montreal took a lot of penalties.
You're watching, you might want to change someone here at the end. I go
7 power plays in the game. 4 for Montreal, 3 for Tampa. Damn, that was a fight-filled affair. I like games like that where both teams are undisciplined. Devils, Ottawa.
3:26 left in overtime. Off the draw.
Both teams had 3. Ottawa was 3 for 3. The Devils were 0 for 3. Another fight-filled affair for penalties. Like that.
Now hurdle to the outside. Eichel again. Wound back. Goal line Stone. In front for Hurdle. Stopped by Sorokin.
Sorokin with a huge save there.
McLean's out of the box. Stone hammers it off the pad of Ilya Sorokin. 2 shots on the power play for
San Jose,
Vegas.
Philadelphia both had 2 power plays each. Interesting. Interessante.
Down to the captain.
So it'll be interesting to see how this game ends up with the power play penalty kill situation.
Good stop. He's been good at battling those in tight 2-3 chances.
How's everybody enjoying their week so far? Surviving? Casey's corner.
3 now.
That's cool for the New York Islanders.
Pasho, Fulop, and Pellick.
Lots empty seats though.
For the Golden Knights.
That's too bad.
Ryan Pollock out of the corner. Shakes free of Marner. Pellick. J.G. Pasho. Choked off by Brett Howden. Marner. He's got it. He looks for help. Out in front, denied by Sorokin. Shea Theodore pushed by Pasho. Ariso. Schaefer's out there. He's got it. He'll wind it back. The Islanders will change.
He was hurt for a little bit. He missed 7 games.
Barzal has the puck. 2:15 left in OT. What a night on Long Island. Barzal pulls up. He'll address it. Take it out.
But then when he found out that they couldn't use his contract for LTIR, he came back the very next game. I think that's hilarious. And that's not just me saying that. This is actual fact. Talking to an insider. Mark Stone was on LTIR. He found out that the rules have changed and they can't use his contract to get players at the trade deadline for him to come back in the playoffs. The very next day, Mark Stone is activated from LTIR. Not a coincidence. I'm just saying. I love the new rules this year for playoffs. I freaking love even playing field now. You can't go buy assassins like Florida did 2 years in a row. And then have your hurt guys miraculously come back. Or a guy suspended for steroids. Use his cap space to come back. It's... Nothing's a coincidence. No, I don't believe in coincidences, man. I just think that it hurts the Oilers because when Kapanen is healthy and Phillip is healthy and Roslovic is healthy, we have to make a trade. Like whether we want to or not, there's going to be a forward traded. A Janmark or a Kapanen is going to be... Yeah, you're not wrong, eh, Barbershop? Just, I want that rule to be put in, though. That's offside. Holy. Really? That's not offside? Doesn't matter anyway. Go into a shootout. I want that rule put in the NHL. You can't go across the red line in overtime. Once you've got the puck over, you can't put it back on the other side. Otherwise, it's a whistle and the puck's in your zone. And you can't change. Carter Hart, I freaking hope you just... I want that guy to have a heart attack or something, man. I have no respect for any of those 5 players. But that's just me being me. That's just me being a girl dad. Tell you what, EM's father failed her, though. Two shots on the power play for Vegas. That was it. What do you mean daddy duty calls? I am not running upstairs with 30 seconds left to go in the intermission to change a poopy diaper. I got next. Colorado's up 1-0 on Nashville already. Wow. Let's see the shootouts.
Who tied the game in the late stages of regulation will be shooter number 1. 2 out of 3 as we see this season. Let's see what he has.
Nashville ties the game up 1-1. High and wide, you suck. That looked like Ryan Nugent-Hopkins going out on a penalty shot.
Forehand, backhand, and really never had a chance.
Oh, flash, no stash.
Shooter number 1 for Patrick Law. You see his accord.
Barzal.
Barzal hesitates.
Scores! No. Hit the crossbar. My bad. I thought that went top shelf.
Barzal, when he hits the brakes and when he reattacks.
Oh.
Yeah, nice save. Looks like Carter Hart got a piece of that.
Mitch Marner. As Toronto Maple Leafs call him, Mitch the Bitch Marner.
He's empty so far this season in the skills competition. Marner with Steve.
He loses the puck in the corner. Oy, oy, oy. All that speed. Harness it, man. Harness that speed. Technically, there's been 1 shot so far in the shootout. Out of 3. Holmes jump. Here he comes.
And Carter Hart will loses ground on Holmstrom.
Carter Hart had to stretch out, stay patient, and then stretch out. What a move by Holmstrom, taking it from his back.
He didn't hold his ground. He hit the side of the net. Good God.
Looked like Dotson a little on that one.
Jack Eichel.
It's his turn. Shot
Robbed by Sorokin. Sorokin.
A lot of speed here by the last two shooters of the Vegas Golden Knights. And good time stop there by Sorokin.
Hit him right square in the pad.
at UBS Arena.
Come on, Horvat. Let's end it.
2 goals in the game. Here he comes with a stutter step.
And he shoots it high and wide. Wow. No accuracy on these shots.
This building was ready to explode.
Zero accuracy whatsoever.
Came in with a measured attack here. I like that as a lefty coming in that angle, hit the brakes and just missed the mark.
Theodore likes to go forehand, backhand.
Okay.
Theodore loses the puck in the shootout. Holy crap, is the ice in New York that bad?
Emil Heinemann.
Lordy, lordy, lordy.
There's been a great pickup.
All right, Islanders, win it here.
Coming over from the Montreal Canadiens. The game is on his
Heinemann.
side right now. Heinemann.
Scores! Islanders win in a shootout. I'm happy to see that. Back to the Oiler game. Back to your regular scheduled programming. Beep, beep, boop, beep, boop. It's always good to get some bonus coverage, especially when you see Vegas lose. Wow. Oilers got to pick up their Oilers got to pick up those bootstraps and start going to work here, though. Sabres played last night, no excuse. There was no excuse to jump on them early. They did. They kind of let off a little bit. Time to get back to it.
To you by Jiffy Lube. From the puck drop to the pit stop. Jiffy Lube, keeping you moving.
1-0 after one.
No sign.
Shane Doan's son,
Dallas, the starter, so it is going to be the
Josh Doan with the goal. Alex Lyon will be your new goalie.
Sabres for the remainder of this hockey game, or so it would appear.
Remember when I did this, guys? Who did I put as your starting goalie tonight for the Buffalo Sabres? Alex Lyon.
NHL
Almost like I knew something. I knew a thing or two.
As I mentioned in Detroit.
Played the third period last night in Calgary, so got a little bit under his belt there.
Correct. As we talked about, came on in relief of Ukko Pekka-Luukkonen, who's not dressed tonight, so it's not like they had him to back up. Right now, it's Lyon. Nugent Hopkins.
Come on, Oilers.
Down low to McDavid. Up top
Get a
for
quick
Rich.
shot here.
It's
Perimeter, perimeter, perimeter.
And now McDavid sending it across for Nugent Hopkins. Shots were 8-7.
I don't know, man.
First period.
Lyon and Skinner together?
Against Alex Lyon, both taken by Hyman. Goal to Bouchard. That was picked off and cleared by Donnelly.
You lying. Hey, Nick, how's it going,
The
buddy?
tip in on the power play in the final minute of that first period to give the Sabres.
In all seriousness, if it's Skinner and Lyon, maybe.
Lyon has not won any of his last 6 starts. Got off to a good start this year, but has tailed off recently. Savoy shuffling ahead, looking for Draisaitl. Timmins attempted to clear. Held on to by Draisaitl. Forced across. Samuelson couldn't get there. Nurse put it down low, but immediately the outlet for Alex Tuck. Tried to go ring line with it. Deflected. Krebs eventually was able to slam it in. Skinner up on the plexi, taken by Tage Thompson. Timmins across to Byron. And now Tuck. Connor Timmins, a shot that was tipped. Wide of Skinner. Oilers over the last 3 years, a record of 22-7-1 against teams on the second of a back-to-back. Krebs slides in from the right-hand side, looking for Ryan McLeod. Krebs dishing, one-timer Timmins, and that stayed out.
Move your feet, boys.
Along the boards, that's going to be picked up by Roseanne. McLeod. Shot coming from Byron, that sailed by Buffalo in the midst of a 6-game, 12-day trip. They've lost the first 3. They're again in the win column on the road, where they haven't won in regulation since April the 1st.
Oilers are just standing still.
Power, little give and
That's
go
fine.
to McLeod.
As long as she's eating.
Looking for a lane. McLeod will shoot it. Blocker saves Skinner. Rebound off the side of the net. A nearly 1-minute shift.
Holy
Buffalo
fuck.
offensive zone, that puck off the glass.
Skinner is holding the boys in this game right now, folks.
First one for Edmonton, where they hemmed in the Sabres with 3 shots on net. It was
So, you guys know I'm the goalie whisperer in Edmonton. There has been talk of a trade. There has been talk of movement. Skinner will not be the goalie leaving, and it will not be until trade deadline, if it happens at all. So, take that for what you want. Skinner is your starting goalie. See you, buddy. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi.
His smile. It's hard not to get a kick out of Ryan McLeod. He did bring the energy.
always had the smile on his face, too.
McDavid dropping it off. Monty. Yeah, I don't remember Ryan McLeod ever having a bad day. Here's Power. Drive by Mallenstein. That sailed up over John. Lion faced just 4 third-period shots, in case you're wondering. In that game against Calgary, where the Flames got the
Who's Russian?
Netters to beat the Sabres 7-4. Kulak awaits the charging Zach Benson. Put it down low for Doan. Oilers able to break up that cycle. Kulak on to McDavid, and now Frederick sprinting down the left-hand side, cut off by Dallane. He'll wind it along for Tomashev, whose collision with Ellis has forced him from the game. Here's a centering pass, and Kozak just couldn't get it cleanly on his stick, and then it was smacked wide by Doan. He'll get a second chance and put it low glove.
Like I said, guys, there's just no cap space for the Oilers to go out and get a number 1. Like, there isn't any cap space. As is, when players come back, players are going to be traded. When this team... Oh, I forgot Wallman was also out as well. So when he comes back, Roslovic comes back, Kapanen comes back, Noah Philp comes back.
Little feed by Benson, who just put it in place.
People got to be moved.
Sabres.
Here's my 4 lines as I see it.
They're 1-1-1 in the second half of the 3 prior. McDavid awaits a face-off against Thompson. Power play tip-in for Josh Doan.
Why is my
Difference
light
in
on?
the game right now. Timmins to Meyer. A shot into the skates of Alex Tuck. They'll take it to the side of the net, trying to jam it through Skinner. That was unsuccessful. And now Ryan Nugent-Hopkins able to gather and put it back on the stick of Nurse, who lets it go through to Alec Regula. Too much on that one. This is icing against Edmonton. 4 minutes gone by in the second. Still 1-0 for Buffalo.
No matter McDavid's ambition, CIBC would have a personalized plan, just like we'll have a plan for you too. CIBC, proud partner of Connor McDavid and the Edmonton Oilers.
Chris Knobloch's team, as Gene mentioned at the very top of the telecast. And he kind of speed dialed it, but the Oilers have not won 3 in a row all year. This is an opportunity for Edmonton to win 3 straight for the first time. Save on Thompson by Skinner through a partial screen. Thompson got it back, fired again. And another save made by Skinner.
This feels like every shot Thompson takes on the net is a dangerous one, doesn't it? It's incredible how a big man can just get that away so quickly.
Well, he also, here's a nice play by Nugent-Hopkins off the wall. McDavid in the net short side, a save made by Lyon. He has a way of getting inside the dots, too, and you've got a big body like that.
Good protection.
Nurse, McDavid, dished off Nugent-Hopkins in front. As with your son, a decidedly different skill set for Tage Thompson as compared to his father, Brent.
God they got the good hands.
Here's Peyton Krebs. Sorry, that was just too easy.
Yeah.
Krebs to
I'm sure Brett
Timmons.
would say the same thing.
Oh, no question. But Colson trying to drive it up the right-hand side. Bouchard.
Well, that was weird, folks. I lost all connection.
And then for Draisaitl, he has the opportunity to pick short side. That's
Did I miss
exactly
anything?
what
Yeah,
he
they didn't
goes.
score. That's what I missed. Absolutely nothing.
McLeod will dig in short-handed against
Sorry,
Draisaitl.
folks. I'm back now.
The challenge as much as anyone about a face-off against Draisaitl on special teams. Leon has the rare capacity to really dig in, but having said that, McLeod just cleaned him up. Draisaitl will get it back after a good pitch by McDavid. And now the Edmonton captain with a puck. Trying to thread it through. And
The fucking passing on this team, though.
back to the Oilers blue line. Buffalo's done a nice job thus far protecting this 1-0 lead. Almost halfway through the hockey game now. Here's McDavid challenging Samuelson. Up top for Draisaitl. Snap shot, and that was tipped. Rebound to Nugent Hopkins. 25 seconds left on the power play. Draisaitl snapped it off the pads. A save made by Line.
The passing isn't gonna put a goal in, boys. That's it for the power play. We can hope they go.
McDavid's still out there on the power play. Look at Green. Drop it off for Draisaitl on his backhand. Trying to tuck it in front. Puck available for a moment. Savoy couldn't stuff it in. 2 shots on goal for the Oilers on the power play.
2 shots on the power play.
Back to 5:05. McDavid checks, shoots, and that was blocked.
Blocked in front by Friedrich. Your own player blocked
The
it.
Sabres retain their lead, and it's tough. Looking for Quinn. He whiffed on a centering pass. Savoy took it away. And Savoy up the left-hand side. We talked to him, Louis Hydate, earlier this season. Said he just ran into a number of players that were a lot like him. A drive-by power blocker saved it by Skinner, then the rebound covered against Tage Thompson. As far as why it didn't work in Buffalo. Drafted a lot of skilled forwards around the time.
Oilers gotta be better, man. They just gotta be better.
Here's Bo Byron. Look checked away by Ekholm. Now Tomashik. And Ekholm with Mangiapane. Tried to slide it to him, but no penalty was called. Ralph thought that Thompson might have
You have a
taken
power
it.
play and you don't even get 3 shots? I mean, at least you got 1. Nothing dangerous, though.
Mangiapane had stolen by Darlene.
Shots are 11-10 for the Oilers. Scores 1-0 Buffalo. On the back of their second power play of the first period. Josh Doan with the goal. Darlene and Thompson with the assists. Now that you get it, got it good and understood.
And he'll backhand it safely to center. Chipped in by Darlene when he tried to center. Solid defensive work by Ekholm. Now Doan, a quick snapshot and the save made by Stuart Skinner. That quick release, you said it, Louis. Nice hands.
Great hands. And I meant it when I said he reminds me of Shane. I mean, Shane always had a great shot.
Shot from distance, a save made by Skinner, and a broken stick on the ice. Oilers unhappy, felt like they're
Oilers gotta be better.
Nearly halfway through this hockey game, the Oilers still looking.
That's just a good defensive play by Thompson. Good defensive play by Thompson. So, yeah, those are your top 2 lines when everybody's healthy. Here's your third line. You're not going to like it. It would appear to be that way. Well, it's still early. We're going to score 1. I think the Oilers win this one in a close game, 3-1, 3-2. But yeah, like I said, it's baffling how this team goes from really, 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 really good to just butt kiss. That's how I think the Oilers lines are going to look when everybody's healthy for the forward group.
Go back to his roots to do things like that.
Gene, are you suggesting
Notice how you don't see Janmark on there? You don't see Lazar?
Super Bowl run? Is that why we're looking for high school fellas?
Yeah, I think so, Jack, because he actually was in Buffalo until about the mid-time of his high school career when his dad got a job in Pittsburgh.
Rebound, backhanded home by Tage Thompson. On Skinner, Darlene again, Louis gets it through. And Thompson, as he always seems to do, scores against the Oilers to make it 2-0.
No goal, that's a high stick. Hand pass, no goal. It's still 1-0 Edmonton. No goal. Coach's challenge.
Eric Furlan. They're saying this puck might have left the playing surface.
Missed stoppage of play. And
So,
feel that it went up.
Furlat, you are a useless fucking referee.
Maybe
we'll try to find it for
we'll
you.
try and figure it out,
In the meantime,
as they do too.
Coach's challenge brought to you by Specsavers. Should have gone to Specsavers. Keep your eyes healthy with regular eye exams, including...
If it hits his glove or hits high on his stick, that's a high stick hand pass, no goal.
Would be Thompson's 6th in his last 8 games against the Oilers. Or is this a tuck hand pass, maybe? Let's see.
Yep, hand pass.
There, as this puck comes off, it was the blast by Dahl.
No goal, hand pass.
Upper hand of Skinner. You're going to see him punch this one out right up here. He's got to react to it too because it goes up in the air. That's a terrific save. But watch.
Yep, that's a hand pass.
Right off the hand, it looks like right there. Down
No goal for you. Still 1-0 Buffalo. But Edmonton, wake the fuck up.
Comes back and deflects off of pot goals. I mean, this is a great save. He's got to kind of reach up to kind of shrug that one off. And then this is where the Oilers feel that it might have gone off the right fist, I believe.
And he does kind of punch at it.
He punched at it. That's a hand pass.
Down. Watch it here. This is going to be the question is, can they see it? There's no question. I mean, he punches that forward.
Does it hit anyone else?
No, it doesn't hit anyone else.
This might be the best view here as you see it come up. Bam. Down it goes.
Does it hit Edwards?
Doesn't
No,
touch
it does
anybody.
not.
So I
It does
think
not.
this is going to be a hand pass.
After coach's challenge video review, there was a missed game stoppage. We have no goal in the play.
Nice try, Buffalo. Nice try.
I mean, it's such a... You go from elation to disgust.
Sucks to suck. Let's go, boys. Wake up. Wake up.
You're fighting, battling away, but there's no question for Tucken again. He's in the scrum with Kulak. He just turns. He's trying to make a move. Does he feel it? Maybe, maybe not. But Thompson did put that home. It'll be taken off the board. 1-0. That's a great challenge by Edmonton. And as you mentioned, I think a critical one here in this game. Need to get them going. Because Buffalo continues to put pucks in behind.
Yeah, it is kind of strange, eh, though? We haven't won 3 in a row all year. Hey, we're saving it for the 20 in a row. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Expression on Lindy Ruff's face was one that kind of showed the frustration of what Buffalo's been dealing with, not only for the first 30 games of this year, but the last 14 seasons. In 2023, they missed it by a point, and they've been going backwards ever since. This is an icing call against Edmonton. And sensing perhaps that they had taken a step back under Don Granato, they brought Lindy Ruff in instead. The Sabres dipped back under the 500 mark last year after putting together a couple of winning seasons. If not,
Oilers got to pull their heads out of their asses, though.
And Louis, when you're in that spin cycle, things like that just happen. I mean, it just does
Seem to happen more regularly, right? You have to fight over those, things more so than anything. Call it adversity, call it what you want, but when things aren't going well,
Call it what you want to call it. I'm not an alcoholic.
Who've given up the second most goals against in the league. When they can find offense and score early, they usually
10 minutes left to go in the second period. 1-0 Buffalo. Hard work will beat skill all day, every day. The Oilers' skill has to match Buffalo's will. It has to. It just freaking has to. Give me 25 guys that'll fight game in, game out for 60. And I'll win more with them than 25 guys that have a little bit of skill that have refused to fight. And I've said this for a while now. This Oilers team just refuses to fight some nights. Some nights they're there. They fight. They win the battles. They're in the grind. And other nights they're just going through the motions of, it's just... don't care. And clearly they care. It's just the effort doesn't show it. Yeah, you do that, Barbershop. I appreciate that. I wish I had that opportunity to switch over to ESPN. Honestly, I wish I could switch over to ESPN for you guys. Yeah, he's telling you, you hit it in your glove, man. That was a pan pass. All day, every day. Accident or not, hand pass.
No question about it. You look at all these categories and where they rank in the National Hockey League.
There's really going to be no color change. I don't know if you guys know this, but the Oilers are the only team that has never changed their primary logo.
You mentioned a veteran coach like Lindy Ruff, and he's talking
They've
about
never changed their primary logo.
Really had an impact. You're losing veteran centerman Norris can't play again in this one tonight.
Yep.
Down your middle, that's again just the ability to go out there and match up on the road.
Exactly, DR. Exactly.
Makes it much more difficult.
Oilers have to match it.
Young guys into those positions. The home coach has that last change that can get the matchup he wants, and it makes it tough to win games on the road.
Oilers have to match the intensity. That's all there is to it.
24 hours ago, they had Norris and Zucker available. A pair of 30-goal scorers taken out of your lineup.
Veteran guys, too, right?
Donnelly, a shot from center. turned in a more than credible effort through 30 minutes.
Adam Henrique needs to learn how to win face-offs. So.
Storylines coming in. These were the two teams that have given up the most.
Not wrong, man. Not wrong.
And we haven't seen one yet through 31 minutes.
He's just a little elevation in the intensity here for Edmonton. They need to just ratchet it up a notch.
Oh, here's a steal and a quick snap shot goal.
Good job, Bouchard. Good job, number 2. Number 2, you fool.
Falling down, Bouchard coughed it up, and there's Thompson's 14th.
Well, case in point, this started in the offensive zone with a backhand pass to nobody.
Good job, Bouch.
This is just right now in this game against the Sabres, Edmonton has caused
What a fucking joke.
Jonah Kozak behind the net. McDavid able to
Make up for it, you useless fucking bastard.
who uses a bit of a screen, and I think it's going to get called. Interference, I think, is the call on Zach Hyman here, Lou.
Yeah. It is going to be interference on Hyman.
And let's compound it. Let's give Buffalo another power play.
It was Hyman that kind of just provides a little bit of a pick right in front of you.
This team is falling off the fucking rails.
So to speak, you're going to see this, and for Hyman, he just kind of moves to the middle. I mean, yeah, probably because he got tangled up with the stick. I mean, he moves to the middle there. Okay.
In the NBA, they call it a moving screen. In the NHL, it's interference. In Buffalo, it's third power play of the night. 1 for 2. The Sabres have got 3 goals on the power play in their last 2 games. McLeod getting it back for Darlene. Don't. McLeod peering inside.
I'm with you there, Nick. I'm with you.
McLeod.
100% agree.
Benson once again rolls up top. McLeod in tight. Surveys. Nowhere to move the puck. So it goes back down low. Benson, sharp angle shot. Saves Skinner. Rebound. Thompson flicks it out. He'll get it back. Down lane. Thompson really shooting in front. Down. Punches one home, and it's 3-0 Buffalo. Thompson the assist. Second power play goal of the night for the Sabres.
Wow, this is some slick.
Now I guess the Oilers are striking power plays now, right?
Backhand to forehand. I don't know if he brings it.
As a puck fired out of play, give Darlene.
Boys better pull their heads out of their fucking asses and right quick. There's no excuse for this shit. No fucking excuse for this shit. So to answer people's questions, do I think the Oilers are back? No. No. That Tage Thompson goal was assisted by number 2, Evan Bouchard. What a brutal fucking giveaway. Get Skinner out of net. It's not even his fucking fault. This team is just fucking garbage. Darlene 2 points. Thompson 3 points. 3-0 Buffalo. No, they're not Dookie, you fucking nimnut. Just one player thinking he's goddamn Superman when he's not. I disagree, Jodes. I disagree with you there. But have your opinion. Like I said, I hate how you guys come out and do this when the team loses. Team's winning and you're all fucking go hard, hard. And they start losing a game and it's like fucking pitchforks. Fucking call yourself fans. I didn't say it. I didn't say they were dookie. I said they're playing like shit right now. Doesn't mean they suck. Don't try and twist my words, kid. I'm the forever optimist. This team is still going to the Cup Finals this year, so possibly we even win a cup with this goalie tandem. Right now, this team is just not a shell of its former self. Has nothing to do with goaltending.
3 players on the score sheet tonight for Buffalo.
Calling the team Dookie isn't lightening the mood, man. Yeah, it's absolutely a long season. But these are games that you have to win. These are games that you have to come out strong. Buffalo just got the jump.
We talked about this earlier. Edmonton having trouble breaking the puck out.
Clean it in their own zone. Certainly can't make a pass into the neutral zone.
Here's Renewal.
That's fine.
Try to slide it back to Draisaitl.
6 minutes left to go in the second period. Shots are 21-11 for Buffalo. 3 power plays for the Buffalo Sabres. 1 for the Oilers. They didn't do anything on it. They have yet to test Lyon. Like, they have yet to test him. This team is just so Jekyll and Hyde. It's depressing. If all I had was Edmonton Oilers hockey to look forward to, I can see why some of you guys get in depression moods. I can see why some fans get so depressed and so upset over losses. Because this is really all that you guys have. I'm not saying you guys in general. I'm just saying the general term, you guys. You people. Like if all I had was looking forward to an Oilers hockey game, man, I'd always be doom and gloom. I'd always think it was the end of the world. Still lots of life left after this.
A flip back to center. Now the crowd trying to get the Oilers into it. Here's Nugent Hopkins. Whistles it around the boards. Hyman in on the forecheck, but taken by Jack Quinn. Guided safely through the neutral zone.
I don't think it would help. I think putting Picard in now might hurt. Power play for the Oilers. A delayed game power play. You had to call it. I mean, if you're going to call anything, you got to call that.
But the Sabres win 2 goals in 56 seconds. Tage Thompson unassisted off a turnover. And Doan with his...
Fuck. If the Oilers are going to come back in this game, they're going to have to do it now. Happens to everybody, though. Cool. I guess, like I said, I'll never understand that mentality. It happens to every team. Every team's been shut out Lots. Some teams go 4 games where they don't score goals. Back to back to back to back. But again, I don't care what happens October, November, December. This team is still going to be kicking in May, June. We pay that pylon $10.5 million for what he does in the playoffs. Let's not kid ourselves. He's the best playoff performer, period, point blank, as a defenseman. It's not as bad as you're making it seem. Losing 1-0 to the Minnesota Wild isn't something to fucking be upset about. And this game's not over yet, so they haven't lost 3-0 yet. They're losing, but they haven't lost 3-0 yet. Exactly. This isn't a freaking pushover team, guys. But you know what, Nick? I might just do it just to get views. And then take one of his video titles and use it for my own. Hopkins, your stick scores goals, not your skate. Good God. Hopkins shoots the puck 80 feet high and wide. Good. Hyman. McDavid dangles and then passes the puck.
Snapshot blocked. Rebound. You've got Draisaitl. Quick shot. Save made line. And now Draisaitl with McLeod on him. Dug it out. Backhanded head. And now Alex Tuck, even though he's at the end of a shift, has a notion to try to tie this pocket in the corner. He does. Didn't realize Draisaitl was loose and threw it right around to him. And now McDavid with speed will challenge back. McDavid, Nugent Hopkins, back to McDavid across. Draisaitl will settle. Healed over McDavid by Bouchard. Got through Benson, down low to Nugent Hopkins. Circles, fire him on him. Draisaitl to the net, sideline, rebound available, and Lyon able to freeze it with 21 seconds left in the penalty to Malenstad.
Brick by brick. Banner by banner. Coventry Homes. Never done building.
Credit Alex Lyon here, makes some good saves, a couple of them. Not easy ones. That one there was a real good knuckler. The Draisaitl followed through on. This one's through traffic, fends that one off, lost it for a millisecond. And then that wrister from high by Draisaitl was labeled inside the post, and somehow he reacted to make that save with the right pad.
Nurse and Echo traded up top. Second unit, Mangiapane, Savoy, and this man, Adam Henry, backdoor. And a shot by Mangiapane didn't find the range. Echo to Nurse, a drive and a save, Lyon. And that'll do it for the penalty to Malenstad. Massive kill from Buffalo. Another drive belted high and wide by Echo. And here comes Malenstad. Fresh out of the box. Scored the team's first meeting on a tidbit. This pass broken up. He finishes his check on Savoy as a clear wedged out to center. Samuelson will throw it back in his own zone for Byron. I would love that play. Here's Peyton Krebs. Samuelson with Mangiapane hovering close by. On to Krebs, well defended by Nurse, who echoes him off the puck and allows Kulak to come over. Tuck able to knock it down. 2 minutes to go. Got another hand pass whistled against Buffalo. The face-off outside with $1:50 on the clock.
Just bucking along the wall. And after another penalty kill, still up 3-0, right back into the offensive zone for the Sabres, who've done a nice job of winning back.
I don't know what to say or do about this team, guys.
For Edmonton to get out of the zone.
Like I said, It's a team that's Jekyll and Hyde, and right now they're very Hyde.
Year after year.
As you said, styles make fights. It really does. Sometimes there isn't really an answer for it. And the range, the system, call it what you want. Maybe Edmonton takes them a little lightly. You know, I would say that would be part of it. As much as you get geared up for every game in the National Hockey, there's some that you just feel, you know what, okay, we should be the better team here. Well, it hasn't been the case. And in a situation where back-to-back, the team that's second worst in the league, has given up
Right next.
scored 1 goal in 5 periods so far against the Buffalo Sabres.
Sabres are 30th overall in the league.
Wallman needs to come back, though.
A goalie.
Sucks January.
Conference teams. The Nashville Predators and the Vancouver Canucks.
Not wrong.
Passed them last night. And a puck out of play.
Not wrong, Jodes, but
Pizza
again,
enjoy the volcano pizza today, featuring an
fix it. Just fix it. 82 games is a long regular season. Fix it. I mean, hey, you're not wrong, Epic. Not wrong.
Just said it. Second in the league in goals against. Most, that is.
I'm very excited for the offseason, though.
At home, trying to get around Owen Power. Coming over is Kozak. On the puck for Buffalo. Successfully up the right-hand side, but he wasn't yet at center. Bit of an unforced error there from Kozak. And that gives Edmonton an opportunity to put
It sucks that we're getting outshot 21-16. It sucks that we're getting outscored 3-0.
So you'll get McDavid,
But again, it's a Tuesday night in November.
Mistake by Kozak.
Yeah, Renegade, you're not wrong. I think that would be the play for Buffalo. And if that's the case, the Oilers got to say no.
Oilers looking for
The Oilers
positive.
got to not listen to this fan base. And I'm meaning everybody. I don't care what your feelings are towards this GM and our coach and whatever, the management team, Jackson and Bowman. The Oilers have to say no to trading it for a goalie in the middle of the season. Don't put a Band-Aid on it. Don't put a Band-Aid on this. Let this be what it's going to be. I've said this privately, and I'll say this right here. I was asked privately, I was also asked on here, what if the Oilers don't make the playoffs? So what? So what? Be better next year. Take the whole summer off. Rest your bodies. You've played more hockey than anybody else aside from Florida the last 3 years. And where's Florida right now? They're not a playoff spot. Rest your bodies. Break. If you don't make the playoffs this year, he might be. He might be on the spectrum. Yes and no. I think he's a streaky goalie, much like Skinner. When he's hot, he's hot. But when he's not, oh boy, he's not. But you could say that for every goalie, right? Let there be. Dude, let there be pitchforks ready. I'm not one of those fans that gonna have my pitchforks ready. Like I said, I'm gonna be happy when they make the playoffs and go on a deep cup run again. Will I be upset if we don't make the playoffs? Yes. Am I going to think it's the end of the world and trade everybody? Fire everybody? No. Like I said, you got to take the yin with the yang and the yang with the yin. You got to be a fan with the good and the bad. You can't just cheer when they win and be there to support them when they win and say, why did I ever like this team when they lose? Personally, do I think the Oilers are going to be in the playoffs? Yes. Do I see them going on a long run? It depends on matchups and depends on health. And that is my honest opinion. But it has nothing to do with him, though. Like I hate how you think it's just an ownership problem. And I will defend Daryl Cates until my dying breath. If you guys don't like it, then I don't know. Like that's a you issue. I hate it. Everybody looks at him. Oh, he's just a multi-billionaire. Do you know the shit that guy's gone through in his life? Like, do you honestly know the shit that guy went through to get to where he was? Fuck me, though. Like, you guys bash the ownership, bash the GM. Like, why are you fans of a hockey team? Like, this is an honest question, not just for you, Joe. It's for an honest question for everybody. Like, we're bashing ownership. We're bashing the GM. We're bashing the president. The pro scout has been here for a decade and a bit more. So it's not just the two new guys that kept him. It's everybody that kept him. So obviously he's got something to give, to offer. I don't know what it is, but he's got something to offer. Like, why are you a fan of the team if all we do is bash the people that are in charge of it? The fundamental number one problem, the fans. I will say that full chestly. The biggest problem the Edmonton Oilers have are the fans. And as a fan myself, it sucks to say, but that's the fucking truth. We've become spoiled brats the last decade. We have become everything we've despised. No, I get that, Nick. I understand why. I understand your gripe there, but you people. It really is. Like, talking to my friends and family who have known me and known me being an Oilers fan my entire life, who are not Oilers fans, we've become what we hate. What is that line? I can't remember the line. Die a hero or live long enough to see yourself be the villain. I think it came from Batman, one of the Batman movies. That is exactly what the Oilers fans have become. They become the whiny, entitled, I deserve, we need, we get. We've become the fan I've hated. And it really, I don't know why. I wish there was an answer to that question. But I don't get it. I don't understand it. We used to be better fans as a whole in a collective. We have, Nick. We absolutely have. And what are we saying? What are we hanging our hat on? We've won cups in the black and white era. We've gone deep in playoffs. We've made cup finals. Sure. We literally have become Torontonian fans. And that hurts me to say as somebody that doesn't really respect a lot of Toronto Maple Leaf fans. We've become them. We've become the very thing we despise. I guess that's why I choose not to throw goalies and management and to a degree personnel, but I will say Justin Shorts was a bad goaltending coach. Chris is a bad pro scout. proof is in the pudding, as they say. But come deadline, there's going to be trades, guys. There's going to be a roster haul at the trade deadline. Like I said, because when everybody's healthy, there's just not enough bodies and not enough contracts. So moves will be made. I feel you. I feel you. And I get you, Jokes. I understand where you're coming from completely. I completely understand where you're coming from. That's why I'll never lump you in that category of entitled children. I just don't know where Oiler fans turned. Is this the new age? Is this the new age fan? Where if you're not winning, I'm going to cry and sulk about it? Yeah, that's fair to say, Renegade. But see, that's why I'm not a fan of the Elks. That's why I'm kind of glad that I'm a transplant to Edmonton, where my loyalty doesn't just lie in Edmonton-based teams. Oh, I feel you. I feel you, Nick. Like I said, I grew up in northern Alberta. I grew up loving the Oilers, loving the city of Edmonton. When people say, where you're, like, are you proud of the city that's the closest to you? Yeah, I was always proud of Edmonton. Even when I went back home to Saskatoon and to Regina and back to Nipawin, I always was proud to talk highly of the city of Edmonton. But in the last decade, this city has gone to shit. The city is crumbling. The fans are terrible. It's not the Edmonton we once knew and loved. And you can think that I'm blaming it on immigration and immigrants all you want and saying, oh, it's just because you're white and you don't appreciate the growth. No. Growth organically is good, but growth forced without proper development, we're seeing the effects of it. But they didn't. Boston didn't win every championship, though. New England isn't in Boston. The Patriots aren't from Boston. Had the Patriots played in Boston and they called themselves the Boston Patriots, yeah, I could see that. But yeah, you're not wrong, my friend. You're definitely right about that. Colorado 2, Nashville 2 in the second period. Shots are 17-11 for Colorado. I switched it over to the Colorado game. Hopefully you guys don't mind. I had it muted so I could talk. But yeah, you're not wrong. And there's talk that Winnipeg might not have a hockey team in 3 years. You're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. Like, I'm all for immigration if it's done properly. I'm not a fan of mass immigration. as an immigrant myself, my great-grandpa came here from America. Fair enough, Renegade. Fair enough. See, and that's where I understand where you're coming from. I completely understand you. Agreed, Nick. Completely agreed. And that's why I understand you so much, Joe, is because I was in the same boat. Like, when I didn't renew my season tickets, I got the same kind of passive-aggressive threatening letter. And I just said, hey, like, I emailed them back and I just said, hey, I can't afford your prices. You've outpriced me. Like, I wasn't making oil rig money like I used to. I wasn't making... What can I say on here without getting banned? Yeah, Joe, you're not wrong. He definitely hated that. He definitely hated the Atlanta moving back. So, I wasn't making side money. We'll call it side money for YouTube purposes. I wasn't making side money like I was. So I couldn't afford $15,000 for a ticket. Like, I wasn't making upwards to $30,000 a month like I was. So, yeah, when you're working a full-time job that's legitimate because you want to better yourself, you just kind of cut back on things. And season tickets is one of the things I cut back on. Do I miss getting all the emails for the special events and priority and this, that, and the other? Absolutely. Eating at Studio 99 for pretty much free was great. It was a great perk. Going to buy 2 times a year sit-down sessions with the GM and the management group and shaking hands with the players every so often. Going underneath the tunnel. That was pretty cool. But they are cheaper. Absolutely they are. It's just that you don't get the same perks though. I feel you on that, Jotes. I feel you on that. Because I had my seats at Northlands and I transferred them over to Rexall Place. And it was the same thing, just expensive. I was okay with the hike when they went to Rexall because I understood new building, new player. You had to pay for McDavid's contract somehow. I understood that. But the second year when they hiked them again by 10%, that's where I... That's where I drew the line on what I wanted to and what I didn't want to afford. Absolutely, Barbershop. It's kind of nuts. Do I still have that book? Yeah, and that's where that's a drive too. It's not just me going and taking a 10-minute drive to the arena from my house or a half an hour train ride. You had a trek there and back. Like, that's why I respect the fuck out of McMullet. Like, he goes from Grand Prairie to Edmonton every home game. And this is where I disrespect McMullet, is he charges face value for the people to sit beside him. If you want to sit beside him, you're paying for your seat. Third period's about to start. Otherwise, next commercial break, I'll see if Diane could find me that book. Lived in St. Paul at the time, wasn't.
All right, welcome back inside Rogers Place, and happy to be joined by Ambrose.
And that doesn't include your seats that you bought.
You'll be here as part of the rivalry series with USA. Aaron, let's start with you. What do you think of the matchup against the USA? And is it always just what it says, a rivalry series?
Yeah, I think it's the best rivalry in all of sports. Canada, USA, we always know how heated those things get. For us here to be back in Canada is really exciting for us, and more than anything, just tune up and get ourselves ready for February in Milan.
What's your experience with it? And I mean, you went to school in the U.S., so you really had kind of a first-hand look at the other side.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just such a great rivalry, especially now playing with some of the Americans. You definitely want to beat them. They're in Seattle, but yeah, it's just so much fun, and to have it here in Edmonton, in my hometown.
Yeah, Nick, that's true. But I was never that guy that did it for profit. I never sold my season seats like that. If there was a game I couldn't go to, honestly, I gave my seats away to a family that maybe had never been to a game before. But that's just what I did. I know there's people that make profit off of selling their seats daily.
Ladies, good luck against USA, and then in February, good luck against the rest of the world. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it, Gene. Of course, looking forward to those games. Here's McDavid.
Scores! Connor McDavid does McDavid things.
Seconds into the third. Game on in Edmonton. Game on. I mean, I don't know if you can have a better start for Edmonton than that right there. The Buffalo bench not too happy. They didn't feel that called back to the red line here. This should have been icing. As this one was ducked in, but no icing on the call. It's McDavid. A 3-1 game. Edmonton's on the board. You know
Let's go, boys.
But I kind of agree with Buffalo. They were irate beside me. That was a good couple of feet before the red line. Ekholm got that in. Maybe they felt it was tipped by the forward. Talking. Nonetheless, Edmonton's on the board. With that goal by Connor McDavid, his 15th of the year, 10 seconds into the third period. Same on Foods has given away their first prize.
Assisted by Ekholm.
We came back on the air, Louis, who said if they score inside of 5 minutes, it's game on. How about 10 seconds? Game on. Well, they needed some life. I know that. Located, Bob talked about it.
Yeah, for sure, Nick, for sure. I gave my season seats to Jason Gregory when he was at TSN. When he was on the TSN broadcast. Now that he's at 1880, I think it is, with ETS, Edmonton Sports Talk Radio.
Great deal of success on the road. 2 wins all year, both extra time. Worst road record in the league. This is icing against Edmonton. And
Oh yeah, no, and I'd find a family that I knew would never gone to a game. Then I'd,
200 feet away.
you know, like if I can't go, I'm not gonna sell them.
Just a good job by Hyman to get in there first. And then McDavid, once he swoops in and picks this puck up, that full head of steam. I mean, the strength he has just to kind of shrug off.
Nick. Problem is, one was a primary for the other guys. But yeah. Yeah, 14-40. Thank you, Nick. Yeah.
Draisaitl wins a face-off. Puck lobbed back to center. Settled by Bryson. On to Roseanne. Now Ryan McLeod looking for the puck in his skates. Tied up with Regula. Trickles out to the slot. Rushed back to center. Backed away from Samoa. Shot back in by McLeod.
When Wallman comes back, I think we might have to trade Kulak. I think Kulak may be the odd duck out. Either Kulak or Regula. I like what Emberson brings. He's... Scores! Podkolzin makes it 3-2. Where was this the first 40 minutes? That's all I'm saying. Where is this in the first 40 minutes? You can't just keep fucking flicking a switch. Like, I'm just saying, you can't just flick a switch when you feel like playing hockey. It's got to be on from the puck drop to the final whistle.
Instead of a 3-goal lead with 20 minutes to play, has a 1-goal lead with nearly 18 minutes on the clock. Josh Dunn is the saver.
We already have another Kulak. I honestly think Regula can do what Kulak does. Right?
Samuelson to Benson. Anderson's second assist.
Emberson gets the assist. Draisaitl and Emberson on Podkolzin 6th.
With energy in the building for the first time all night. Owen Byron, he got blasted against the corners by Rizal. Around the Darnell.
Like I said, Emberson is doing all right. Oh, Morgan, that's getting pinned. Oh, that is awesome. That's good. That's good. I couldn't have come up with that one. That was good. That's a good one. Fuck.
Ice is tilted now, and they believe they've cracked the code and scored a couple to make it a 1-goal game. Here's the goal again. It's a quick shot. Draisaitl, just good recognition that he's got two guys standing right around the net in Podkolzin and Janmark. And instead of looking for that perfect play, I know Joaquin Gage talked about again a puck into the pads, and good things happen. Jam away. It's a 1-goal game. Off the draw.
I don't know what it was, Nick. Somebody said something or did something. I think McDavid went in the back and started breaking sticks over people's heads. Oh, that hit the post.
Buffalo leading after 2 this season has a record of 7-1. Samuelson down low in the corner. Bouchard to McDavid. Hart charging up for Zach Hyman, trying to swim his way around Samuelson. Just threw him down. Savoy. Emberson on. Kulak gives it right back to him. Punch.
Oh, you can become dart guy for the Oilers. That Toronto Maple Leaf dart guy. Dart guy from Toronto. We got dart guy in Edmonton.
Play Alberta's biggest offer ever is here. Sign up today to find out if you're Alberta's next winner.
Yeah. It's nuts how expensive this shit is for smoking.
Gets a piece of this one in a battle with Darlene in front. They're going to see him right here trying to get in there.
That's a hook and a high stick all at once. Huh.
On the way down.
I guess when you're Darlene, you get away with that kind of stuff.
Draisaitl sets up against Kozak. Wins the face-off. Darlene up the right-hand side. Kulak to Draisaitl. Turnover on the neutral zone. Here's Timmins. Benson a shot. That went off a stick and sailed out of play.
Good step up by Timmins. Trying to pick this one off. That pass by Draisaitl. Not too often they're off the mark, but this one was a little too inside, and Timmins pounced on it wisely.
Wake the fuck up, guys. 14:26 left to go in the third period. Yeah, barbershop, I agree.
Looks like Kozak matched up against Curtis Lazar. Oilers trailing 3-0 after 2.
But there's somebody feeding him his lines. Like, there's got to be somebody feeding him his stats in his ear, right? Somebody in Sportsnet is saying, hey, you have to say this.
That's a long way to go to secure his second career win against the Oilers. Takes a puck and fires a dart at center. Flipped in deep. Skinner lost it at his feet. Sabres take control. Power skated into traffic. Darlene that could thread one through.
Good job by Henry to get in front of that one.
Power kind of gave up the right side of the rink. Here's a one-timer Darlene.
Fair point, yeah. We need Moon from Red Deer being the play-by-play for the Oilers. The radio guy. Hey, how's it going, buddy? We need the radio guys to do TV. Come on, Bob. Lose a little bit of weight. Bob Stauffer needs to lose like 30 pounds. And he can be good for TV. What's that my mother always told me? I have a face for radio. My mom always told me I had a face for radio. I never knew what that meant.
Swinging out of danger for Peyton Krebs, trying to squeeze past Ekholm, and that never was going to happen. Bouchard thrust around the boards. McLeod to settle it down for Tuck, centering pass intent for Krebs, broken up, and here's McDavid. Samuelson and Darlene back, and Darlene able to strip from behind.
I say that in jest, DR, Drew. I say that in jest, but the way some of the fan base acts, we act like we are owed every win. Like, power play coming up for Edmonton. Holy shit, they're moving now. Score the fucking thing. Don't be sorry to me, man. You don't have to say sorry to me. You have to say sorry to your mother. She's trying, bud. She's trying. So can you please go to school every day? No matter what. Bob Stauffer's perfect the way he is. How dare you? I agree. I agree, but the TVs and the people that watch the TVs, your mama. My mama was so dumb. Nah, I got a lot of your mama jokes. Oh boy. Your mama's so old, she gave birth to Jesus. Cool. I'm happy to hear that. Family bingo. The hell is family bingo? It's that, it's the Chinese guy. Emotional damage. So I feel like I have, being an Oilers fan, freaking emotional damage. So either the Oilers are going to be 14-11-5, or they're going to be 13-12-5, or 13-12-6 by the end of this one. Oh. Your mama's so big, she wears the equator as a belt. Cool. That's awesome.
Call the trip, not a hold, my bad. But an important power play for them. 0 for 2 so far in the game. Opportunity to tie.
Draisaitl moved out, replaced by McDavid. Oiler power play 0 for 2 thus far. Matched up with the Sabres' third-ranked killers. McDavid in the net. Redirected off the side. Samuelson wraps him up. Here's Nugent Hopkins charging. Trying to get a shot away, but McDavid able to regain.
Buffalo plays a very skilled PK, like a really tight box. No chasing, just tight block box. Oilers got to penetrate it somehow. He said penetrate.
Nugent Hopkins sliding to break it up was Timmins, but Draisaitl able to collect and dish. McDavid back inside. Draisaitl head stick lifted.
Excuse me. Bouchard loses the puck. Fucking fumbles.
That time McLeod.
He doesn't like it very much right now.
No. There's Bouchard and
You
Zach.
have to pick that one off.
McDavid shooting wide off the rush. May have been tipped. Kept it alive for Nugent Hopkins. Out to Bouchard.
Bouchard scores the game-tying goal. Can you imagine Bouchard scores the game-tying goal or game-winning goal? It would be the Bouchard thing to do. Almost did it too. 10.5 minutes left to go in the third period. Shots are 21-28 for Buffalo. 3-2 Buffalo. Oilers 30 seconds left to go in the power play. 0 for 2 so far on the power play.
Pumped away from McDavid by Timmins. Second good play on the kill for Timmins.
He had one shot at it, and he got it.
Nurse with 10 seconds. The first unit comes reluctantly off. Here's Matt Savoy. Thrust off balance by Samuelson. Now top down low, kept alive for Nurse. Across to Ekholm one time, and that was blocked. Rebound Samuelson. And he's able to shovel it back to center.
No goal on it, but they look better than the first two.
Some credit there. No shots for the Oilers on the power play.
They moved it around well, too, and they got the pucks, and they just kept defending. And have done a nice job for the most part to keep it to the outside. Better power play for Edmonton. We'll see if they gain some momentum on it and don't lose it, what they have this third period.
Kozak, fierce battle with Mangiapane, who eventually worked the puck from him.
Cool.
Now Darlene from center, and he'll lift it in. We haven't seen much of Tage Thompson in this third period. I mean, your best player, I would think you'd want him out there. Darlene, especially when things get tight here. Emerson.
Did Thompson get wrecked and get hurt?
By Benson.
I wouldn't be above that.
He's had a three-point night tonight. Now, can he be the defensive presence on McDavid?
Just as I say that, Thompson's out there.
Sure enough, Thompson able to knock that puck off the stick. Now Colson back on it. Out there with Draisaitl and McDavid. One-timer Ekholm. That was guided with
Ekholm's got to hit that net one time, though.
Somebody's got to be in front of that net.
but Colson to Draisaitl. Bouchard. McDavid. Krisnodlov recognizing that Colson's having a game here. Ekholm to the net. Shooting and a save. Line rebound. Backhand save on McDavid by line. Here's Krebs shoveling it back to center. 8:20 to go. Which is going to feel like 80 minutes for the Sabres. Here's Colson. And he couldn't.
A lot of hooking going on there. Let him play, though. I like it.
Down the right hand
Come on,
side.
Boosh.
Trying to center for Dunn. That was Samuelson. A wrist shot. Backhanded off the pads of Skinner.
Move your feet, number 2.
This Buffalo trying to create some pressure and force Edmonton to defend for the first time in this third period.
No, it's a fair word to use.
Ekholm steering one up the left-hand side. Well placed.
And I agree. I agree.
Nugent Hopkins.
And that's why I think he's so valuable in the playoffs. Is because, yeah, he's a dodo bird at the defensive end. But he makes up for it with the pure skill. Like, that's the thing, is he makes up for his defensive lapses with pure offensive ability. What a game so far, right? It didn't start out too good. 2 periods looked like shite. 7.5 minutes left to go in the third. We're down 1. We got pressure. We got game. Boom, bada boo da ba bada boo bada boo bada boo da ba boo. Can you imagine if the Oilers do come back in this game, though? Like, just come back, get a tie, get it to overtime. Do the improbable. Get it to overtime. Steal a point. Right? Like now that's all we're asking. Just steal a point. I'm with you, Lube. In other sad news, though, Cooley from Utah looks to be out very long term.
Some good defending. This one there, a good stick right there to deny the one-timer that Draisaitl's always looking for by McLeod. Here's another one. Good job by Timmins. He had one chance to poke that puck off of McDavid's stick, and he makes the gamble count as he gets it out of harm's way, and then the battle inside to just not allow clean shots to get through. When they do, the Lions been there to make the save. So good ones on that power play for Edmonton.
Excuse me.
For this shift, 5-on-5. Starts in the offensive zone. Bouchard threw it across. Bouchard playing with Nurse here. 5-on-5. Nurse steps up. Put it behind the net. That's cut off by Timmins. And he's able to lob it.
Off the Jumbotron, I believe.
Okay.
I think that's where
It went into the great beyond, Louis.
Yeah.
It's up there somewhere.
Yeah. Right? Like, I saw the play.
I remember years
Oh.
ago. I think it was
Those posts don't give.
hit a sky
Those posts do not give up.
kingdom ceiling. That's kind of what happened there.
That's...
That was that story.
I don't think he'll be able to return like he was.
There's Draisaitl.
I think it's worse than what happened to McDavid, to be honest with you.
Chased out of the circle.
I full-heartedly believe it is worse than what happened to McDavid.
Louis for
'Cause that
Buffalo,
post didn't
7
move.
minutes has got him feeling like an eternity. Goes out.
Right?
Off the draw. Battling Hyman. And yes. Second penalty.
Power play coming for Buffalo. We knew that was coming.
And the Sabres to the power play where they're 2 for 3 tonight.
2 for 3 tonight on the power play, these guys are.
Yeah, hooking's going to be the call here on Zach Hyman right off the face-off. Always important to jump, and you're going to see him kind of get in there. It's that move we always talk about, that prying against the body. You know what it is, the can opener. It's subtle, it's quick, but it's also good.
And magnified when Connor McDavid jumps on the puck. So the Sabres.
Big kill here, boys. Big kill.
Situation from their standpoint. Can their power play give them a little separation here? 7 minutes to go.
Oilers kill this.
We move down to the circle. Zach Benson will take the draw. It is third year.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Nick. You're absolutely not wrong.
Reverse to Nugent Hopkins by Bouchard. And a length of the ice clear on net.
Oilers kill this. They've given themselves an opportunity to win the game.
Rasmus Dahlin has assisted on 2 of the 3 Sabres goals. Thompson has factored in all 3 with a goal and 2 helpers. He'll send it in deep. Josh Doan, the other Sabre on the score sheet tonight, no pair. McLeod trying to fight through traffic. Henrique hovering close by. Threaded across to Tage Thompson. Now Benson. McLeod. Benson. McLeod. Peering inside. Snapshot off the pads of Skinner. Rebound Thompson. Dahlin. Settled down.
I'll take that, Drew.
Thompson to the bumper. Dahlin from Benson. Tough pass. Benson.
I will take that call, man.
Buffalo must reload. 6 minutes to go in the hockey game. Minute left on the penalty to Zach Hyman. Thompson able to knock it down.
Are you shitting me? You're calling a 5-on-3, so you don't call. Woo!
Timeout here.
Holy fuck! You're calling a 5-on-3 for almost a minute? You would never let the Oilers have that.
And you know they're going to push right to the end down by 1.
Never.
To make it 2 if you can, if you're Buffalo.
It's a game changer.
Stick that gets in there, and yep, it is going to be a timeout that's called.
5 power plays. What are we freaking doing, NHL officials?
Stretch to suggest if Buffalo scores on this power play, Sabres probably win the game. If they don't, then you
What
start
the
thinking
hell?
it's due to time.
What
That's
the?
why I think you take a timeout here.
You would never call that in favor of the Oilers.
Type of goal here if you're the Sabres.
Have to maximize it. Let it rest
Wow.
for a long time. He recognized the situation.
52 seconds and 5-on-3. 6 minutes left to go in the hockey game. Buffalo 3.
Defensively, with the 3 that'll be on the ice.
Edmonton 2.
Kulak and Nugent Hopkins. You talked about face-offs earlier in the game, John. How important is this?
What
Well, and I think
a
back to that 5-on-3
joke.
where Nugent Hopkins was so key.
This is what I mean by there's no rules.
Threatening to lose
It's all suggestion.
the Oilers got to kill 5-on-3.
It's an NHL guideline. Every referee calls something differently. Oh, he gets his stick broken off the face-off.
Here's Dahlin.
5-on-2. Cross-check.
Timer and Tuck missed, maybe an open net.
Cross-check, no call. So you're allowed to just cross-check the defenseman out of the way. Cool, cool.
Now Nugent Hopkins has his stick. Dahlin's blast is turned aside by Skinner. Jack Quinn with 30 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Thompson to Quinn and back to Thompson. Dahlin peering inside, dishing, no shot. Now a wrist or a save, a rebound out to Dahlin. Thompson, Dahlin a one-timer off the post. And there's
So stick breaks off face-off. Quinn says he didn't get it chopped off his hands. Cross-check in front of net on the defenseman. Right.
Dahlin. One penalty is over. Down low, Tuck. One-timer, Thompson stopped by Skinner. Thompson recovers the rebound.
First kill, done.
It's all over. Crowd screaming.
There's a cross-check right there. No call. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, about time you called something. He let you get away with the first 2. You don't like the call, Louis. Why do you not like the call?
I don't know if he did a lot in the battle for the loose puck. I think Hyman just trying to lean in and give himself some space.
Really, Louis? You don't like the call?
It was tuck in the slot, as you mentioned. Watch this.
But you were okay with the cross checks that happened, right?
Deflects it up over top of the net. There was surely a goal to make it 4-2. This shot from Dahlin.
Holy fuck, Louis DeBrusque.
Goes all the way out of
Go to Vancouver, please.
This right here easily could have been a penalty for me.
That was a penalty.
But it's the way he pushes him head first into the boards, and then in that battle, it's the lead in by Hyman on Tuck. Tuck gets called as Hyman goes down. Tuck got away with one.
So which one didn't you like there, Louis?
4 for 48 seconds, and then the Oilers will get their 4th power.
Holy shit. Can you go back to fucking, like, wherever it is that you came from?
What a shot block on Tuck.
Thank you to the truck.
Buffalo didn't score. That was just a mistake. I was ready for it, though.
Heck of a play.
Great shot block by a guy I was ribbing on. Right? Like, I don't know what defense should stay or go, but consistency should be the key. Do we carry 9 defensemen every game?
Nothing comes easy for Buffalo on the road. Edmonton continues to push. Trail 3-0 entering the 3rd period. Here's Kulak. Put Colson. Kulak juggle.
Kulak loses the puck at the blue line. Hi.
Now with the power play on its way, the Oilers start shuffling the deck personnel-wise.
Minute and 10 seconds left to go for the power play. 3:50 left to go in the game.
McDavid quarterbacks Kulak to the bench as well. McDavid drops it for Bouchard. Oiler power play. Once again, a chance to tie it up. Dressel.
He's on Vancouver for now, but that'll change in the offseason. Hey, Austin. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Greatly appreciate you. Shots are 27-27. Schools 3-2 Buffalo.
Draisaitl against Samuelson. Double team and a good one by Greenway. That forced pressure. And ultimately the puck back to the Edmonton line. But now McDavid building a head of steam over the line around Benson. Draisaitl the same. McDavid to the net. And that was broken up.
You passy. Come on, McDavid. Did you not learn anything from the Minnesota game? Don't pass it in the net.
Pestered. Pass tip. Draisaitl able to maintain possession. Now McDavid. Saucered out to Bouchard. Nugent Hopkins in front. Redirected. Timmins again in the vicinity. Get balanced on and tripped up. And that's going to be a penalty on Edmonton. And the Oilers are going to be short-handed for all but
What are we doing, refer? Oh my.
couple of offensive
This is ridiculous.
plays here in the back half of this 3rd period.
This is ridiculous that he tripped his own guy. The back referee called the penalty. Fosse, you're a joke. You're a joke of a ref. His own player tripped him. His own fucking player tripped him. Oh, Fosse. Oh, Fosse, you are such a joke. Holy hell. Oh, Fosse, you're 300 feet away. Did you have binoculars? Holy. The ref standing right there saw the play, didn't call it. No, the guy sitting in the fucking neutral zone jerking himself off, he called it. That's what I need. We need a more accountability for officials in the NHL. Shit like that shouldn't be acceptable. Buffalo gets their 6th power play of the evening. Yeah, you're not wrong, Lubo. And they might lose Quinn Hughes for pretty much nothing. I mean, draft picks and a prospect, but that's not good enough if I'm being honest. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what these officials get paid to do most nights. It really is baffling to me how you become an NHL official and you don't call it a rule book. You call it a guideline. Some night I'll call it a penalty. Some night I'm not. Why don't you just call it every night, game 1 to game 1,701? Just call the fucking calls. You let some teams get away with things. You let other teams get away with more. Why do you think Florida's so good? Because they get away. 2:43 left to go in the game. Oilers are killing a penalty. This is it. Exactly what you want, right, League? And that's offside Edmonton, apparently. Fosse, you're a joke of a fucking ref.
Buffalo power plays 2 for 5 tonight. Just miss a 5-on-3 chance that might have put the game away. 3-2 Sabres. It was 3-0 after 2. Emerson a clear to center. Darlene.
This is why I can't get too animated during a regular season game. The league and the officiating in this league is atrocious.
He empowered trade. Power. Thompson. Josh Doan. Minute 50 to go in the hockey game. Doan tries a shot that is blocked. And the rebound snatched away by Savoy. And here come the Oilers. Savoy put it behind the Buffalo defense. See who Chris Knobloch goes with. Henrique killing clock certainly on the penalty.
Nope, not allowed. Especially when it's the senior referee. Lubo, you're not allowed to question the referees, even if you're the referees yourself. Especially if it's a senior referee like Fosse. If he's the one that makes the call, you can't question him. You cannot question his call. On things like tripping and interference, they are non-questionable calls. It is a joke, and this league is terrible. He got away with it. Lazar got away with that one, and that should be called. 100% of the time, that should be a call. 100% of the time, that's a call. It needs to be made. I'm an equal opportunity asshole when it comes to the refs. These are the worst refs that I've seen in a long time. So cross-check in front of net. The Oiler player gets fucking buried! Wow. That's a rule book textbook's interference. Hyman gets fucking buried. There's no excuse for that. 20 seconds left. I don't understand how this league allows such bullshit to happen. Scores! Connor McDavid! Tie game! Woo! Slashing in front of net, cross-checking, tackling. Go ahead, ref. Go ahead. Call nothing. Call nothing. How many fucking times is the guy allowed to cross-check? How many times is he allowed to hit somebody with a puck? 1 cross-check, 2 cross-check, 3 cross-checks, that's okay? Fuck you, Lindy Ruff.
1.9 seconds on the clock.
Sick and tired of this fucking league.
Nugent Hopkins with, again, the presence of mind to get it to the front of the net. And we're heading for overtime. No challenge for Buffalo. 1958 officially. McDavid ties it.
What are you crying about? Your guy got away with 3 cross-checks. Got away with burying a guy earlier. Let's fucking go.
What a comeback for the Oilers. 3 straight goals in the third period. Started out 10 seconds in from Connor McDavid. He capped it off with just over 1 second left, tying at 3-3. They came to play in the final 20. Yeah, they got some breaks. They got some bounces. Also had to kill off a few penalties.
I'm sorry, guys, but I got no respect for a league and a ref that wants to dictate how games are played.
But that's staying with it right to the end.
3-0, seemingly down and out. Edmonton got the quick 2. Sabres failed to convert that 5-on-3. And that, for me, Louis, was the swing moment in this game.
I agree with you. I mean, that's where you can put the icing on the cake. Go back up by 2 goals, give yourself a little bit of a buffer, but Edmonton would not be denied. It was Kulak stepping that 5-on-3. 10 seconds in, Connor McDavid with a statement goal saying, okay, this one's not over yet, we're coming back. Vasily Podkolzin, who's playing the best hockey of his career right now, jams this one home to make it a 1-goal game. Then all that stuff happened you're talking about. 5-on-3 for the Sabres. Edmonton kills it off, and they're still on the power play, Buffalo here, by the way. Extra tacker on the ice, and it's Connor McDavid that broke in front. Scramble away, he buries it into the open net to tie it 3-3 with 1.9 seconds on the clock, I believe.
And of course, in that situation, with less than 2 minutes, it's a situation room where that would have to create.
I feel bad for all those fans that were walking up the stairways, going out the escalator, leaving Ford Hall. Oh, this team sucks. This team sucks. Yeah, the team sucks sometimes.
I'm sure they would have taken a longer look at it, but
But sometimes, some things turn into dumb things.
was taken away, and now you've got the dangerous Oilers in overtime.
Sabres have lost 4 of 5, decided in a 3-0
Right, Lubo? Like,
situation. The Oilers have
I don't know what this team is right now, honestly. I'll be point blank flat out honest with you. I don't know what this team is.
period for the Oilers.
I don't know where this team ends. I don't know if this team ends up with glory or ends up with defeat and heartbreak. I don't know what this team is going to be.
Versus Van, Draisaitl, McDavid, and Bouchard. That one, he just won clean.
Damn, Raptor. Damn. You're right, though, Drew. You're right, though.
Able to gain possession of the Sabres.
Job's not done, though, man.
Dishing off, Delaney shot.
Job's not done, though.
Rebound for Tuck. All the momentum on Edmonton's side as Buffalo claws
Gotta get the OT win or shootout win.
in an attempt
So if the Oilers win in a shootout, it's a tie, though, right?
game on the road this
You don't win your money?
Cloud
I don't know how that all works.
against his former team. Dishes off Tuck.
Nah, Buffalo just scores. Bad defense.
Survived the comeback and ultimately claimed.
Hey, bad defense right there. Again, I've said it all year. I've said it all year. McDavid and Draisaitl don't play defense. It is what it is. We got the tie. We got the point. Next game is Detroit. McDavid and Draisaitl do not know how to play defense in their own zone. That is a skill they're going to have to learn. Like right here. What is McDavid doing? You're on the... Like, what are you doing, 9-7? Like... Oh! It is what it is, right? Oilers get a point. You got to be okay with it. You got to be okay with it, right? Oilers didn't deserve to be in that game. We can all agree, right, guys? The Oilers did not deserve to be in overtime. So the fact they got a point, I'll take it. The fact they got a point, they couldn't move up in the standings even with 2 points. They were still going to be the first wild card. Regardless of what was happening, they're the first wild card team. They're 4 points behind. So right now they're 3 points behind LA for third in the Pacific Division. If you would have told me last week or a week before that the Oilers would be in a playoff spot, I'd take it. I'm taking it, guys. We are now 2 points cleared of Chicago. We're way ahead of Winnipeg now. Way ahead of the Blues, Seattle, Calgary, Vancouver, Nashville. We just got to keep getting points. Get points so we're 100% healthy. Nothing you can ask for, right? There is nothing more you can ask for than just be healthy. No, it was a pass from the corner, and McDavid, doing what he does way too often, is lazy in his defensive zone. I will say this until he figures it out. McDavid is lazy in the defensive zone. There's no reason why Alex Tuch was that wide open. Well, we played Thursday. Detroit plays tomorrow night in Calgary. That's all I got to say about that. Anyways, guys, my name is Matt for OilersFanReaction. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. I'm a lunatic, baby. So why don't you thrill me? Oilers are 13-11-6 going into the game against Detroit. Still a playoff team. You're not wrong, Jodes. Crappy second period. Crappy start. Shit 40 minutes, good 20. Terrible final. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys on Thursday. Have fun. Enjoy. Don't lose too much sleep over it, guys. It's just a hockey game. Deuces.